What is up, my guys? We are back with some more Morrowind, and if I need to step away for a second, it is because my ferrets are out of their cage, and they're monsters. Just absolute monsters. Which actually means that they're just going to attempt to break literally everything they can get their hands on. Is it just me, or is it, like, particularly foggy outside in Morrowind right now? One of the ferrets has attempted to get onto the thing. They can, so my little girl Slinky has figured out how to climb up onto the bed across the thing. She's learned how to climb up the bed across the second chair and get to my chair to try and get up onto the desk. And on top of doing stuff like that, she also has no problems immediately attempting to climb up on top of me. I need to cure my blight. And so that is what she's currently doing, is she is clawing her way up my leg to get involved in today's stream. Isn't that right, little girl? No, she doesn't actually want to be involved. She just wants to see what I have on my desk. And I won't let her, and she's very unhappy about that revelation. But I needed to clear out my clearing out my inventory is not the right word. I'm trying to think of what the correct wording is. I needed to fix, I had a disease. I had to get rid of my disease. It's a bit different than trying to clear out an inventory. But let's see here. So the biggest problem that we're running into right now is I don't have a very effective cast of long-range magical effects to fight magical enemies. If I were to have silver arrows, that would not be a problem anymore. And if I were to have, there's a couple
friends about
Wait,
this
no, this
place.
is not where I need to be. If I had silver arrows, it is ludicrously bright out here. Like, I guess it's a fog bank has rolled in, but, like, it feels like the graphic settings are off. I don't know an easier way to describe it. It just feels like something's off. Like, I know it's not because the shadows are fine. It's just a foggy day, but oh boy, does it look bad out there. Let's see, I've got my dire spark arrows, which I'll keep now, I guess, because I need them. And it might be time to switch out my longbow. Actually, I'm fine for now. My flame stars, I'll want eventually. I don't know if I want them right now. I also found out it's good old classic Elder Scrolls, exactly. I have also found that it is actually better for me to wear expensive clothing. Because having a bunch of expensive clothing is better for my, let's see here. Having a bunch of expensive clothing is better for enchanting. Like, the more expensive the clothing, or actually, you know what? I haven't actually tested that theory yet. Let's see here. I can do that right now. I've got my Greater Soul Gem on me still. So if I try to make an enchanted item, and let's see here. Let's compare a common shirt, which has a total enchantment of 2, with an expensive shirt, which has a total enchantment of 7. Yep. The more expensive the gear, the better the enchantment can be placed on it. So I need to get my hands on some expensive amulets, some expensive rings, and the like.
Is there something you need?
Because my current rings that I have, and it might also have to do with my enchanting level. Which, you know, I need to figure out the difference between what I need in an enchanting level and everything else that actually influences that. But this expensive ring, this thing can hold a total of 35 charge. Which is, and my ring of surroundings can hold 190, which is ludicrous. Especially considering I've got a high enough illusion that I should probably be able to craft a better, yeah, that is bright. Hold on, actually. Yeah, that's got to be a fog bank because you can see the sun and everything. Let's hold on. Can I rest for a day or like wait outside for a day and maybe see? Yeah, now we got a clear sky.
You may speak.
So it was just it was a foggy day. I didn't expect there to be fog. I mean, I should have assumed that there would be something like fog in this game, but
I'm very happy to make you.
I'll admit that I was surprised they bothered putting fog in this game. How do I make a good chameleon spell? Price goes up exponentially once I try to get higher. But hey, a chameleon for 30. A chameleon for 30. That's a touch spell though. Self doesn't change it. Okay. So 30% chameleon for 30 seconds doesn't actually cost all that much. I guess it's because I have a good increasing the time or increasing the amount affects it. And there's a negative spell chance. Okay, so I need to
How are you?
I still need to work on my skill a little bit, but what was that noise?
If there's anything I can do,
Hold on, I'll be right
totally
back.
at your service. I thought I heard something.
Finally, something interesting.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Pixel climbed out of the gate and was in the living room, and he is not supposed to be in the living room right now because it is not clean, and there are things in there that can hurt him. But I need to work on increasing my skills some more.
Hail, friend.
Let's see here. I mean, this is the fastest way for me to level up my
I do enjoy
this
a good
spell. Or this is the fastest way to level up my illusion skill. It's just casting the same illusion spell over and over again. Let's see here. There was something... Oh. You know what I need to do? I need to make a trip down to the... I need to make a trip to see the knee. To see a man about a horse. No. Because there are plants there that I can harvest that have levitate. And there are plants over by the area that I can harvest. There's an area by Moonmoth Fort that has
when you can ride.
plants that I can harvest for the exact same effect. So if I just come here, and I specifically need to harvest the dragon tails that have the little flower. The coda flowers have levitate, and so do there's like a thorn that I can collect in the other areas that also has the same effect. So I can look around in this area, find puddles that have more of those coda flowers in them, and quite possibly amass a decent levitation potion supply. And you can see the slaughterfish in the water down there. There's a netch over there. Now the coda flowers will only spawn in like puddles. I don't know if that netch is gonna bother me, that Betty netch. But why take the risk? See here, what do I have equipped? I don't need to be using my enchanted arrows. Where are my regular arrows? Pixel? No, no. See, this is why I don't normally stream when they're out. The difference is that, like, they need time out of the cage, and I have not been giving them a good enough amount of time out of the cage lately. Is she just not gonna move? No, that's not for you either. It's like the second I start streaming is the second they realize that they can look around and find all of the bullshit in my house that they're not supposed to get their hands on. I think I'm headed the wrong way if I want to find more coda flowers. Yeah, I need to head more in the direction of Hala Owad if I want to get my hands on more of those coda feathers, or coda flowers. They're not feathers. Are those trees or mushrooms? There are some trees and there are some mushrooms. Pixel, no. Those in the distance are giant mushrooms. These in this area right here are trees. I need to clean my living room so that I can actually let them go back into the living room again. Because then I don't have to use the gate anymore, and if I don't have to use the gate, then life gets much easier. Because then they can just go wherever. I don't have to worry about them breaking down, getting into an area that they're not supposed to. And life continues. But currently, I just have to sit here and constantly worry that they're going to find some way out of the gate and go somewhere they're not supposed to. The music started up literally long enough for me to kill that guy. That's right, I require you over here. Your plume also gives levitate. What is that creature? So there are more dangerous water creatures. What was that? It was a drogue. Game. There we go. I need to get rid of this broadsword. It is not a weapon of mine. Do I have... Where's my paralysis? I would like to have paralysis on me. There we go. So I want to just paralysis you, smack you a couple times as Soul Drinker and get your soul. And then I can work on creating really cheap enchantments or restoring the enchantments in my other enchanted items. Because doing that also increases my enchanting skill. Which is about to level up to level 24. Very nice. Honestly, the fastest way to advance would be to just get a bunch of money and then buy the training. But if I remember correctly, enchantment is it's an intelligence skill, which means I can only do that up to 65. Well, if I can do it up to 65, then that's not terrible. Intelligence only affected our starting stuff, right? Maximum amount of magicka. Okay, so I guess I can have magicka up to my level of intelligence. Well, if that's the case, then I won't be able to cast anything that costs more than 100 magicka. Because I can only have 100 magicka. Then again, I didn't choose a class that actually has a benefit to magicka, so if I wanted to fortify, maybe I could get to a point where I could sell something else, but that's about what I can do. I wanted to sell this broadsword, because I do not have long blade experience. Iron spark sword, silver flamed blade. You have anything worth buying? So that's the scrolls of a carrion flight. Yeah, I don't really need to buy anything else from you. I just need to sell that blade to you so I don't carry it. Oh, Pixel. Can't get up on here while I'm playing. Good that you're not supposed to be up here at all. That's another reason to get a case that has flat acrylic or tempered glass panels, is that Pixel won't be able to climb up on it all the time. Because currently he just does it whenever he wants, and I can't stop him. Realistically speaking. And then let's go here, take that soul, recharge an enchanted item, the soul drinker for that petty soul gem. Yeah, at this rate, I am better off just going ahead and using money to buy training. At least until I can get my enchanting higher. See here, let's rest really quick.
Should you need something, I will be happy to oblige.
I should be able to just really quick do a round of rapid. Let's make some. Let's make my. Let's see here, racer plumes and trauma root. Makes a potion, and then coat of flower, fizzled, other plumes. One more potion. That's
Welcome.
nice.
Please don't be shy.
Greeted
I'm
friend.
listening.
Welcome.
Sorry, not sorry. This is the most effective way of creating money in this game for me. So I flossed for the first time in a while today, just because, I don't know, felt like it. And you don't notice it until after you floss, but, like, my teeth are, in fact, separate things. Which sounds very silly to say, but, like, I had a lot of, like, I guess, tartar buildup around my, my bottom teeth. And even though I could tell that there was a separation between them, like, I couldn't actually, like, feel the separation between, like, I could feel that there was a divide, but there wasn't an actual divide. It was just more like a crease. And now there's this massive, like, trough in between my front two teeth. And I can't stop putting my tongue in it.
Greetings and salutations.
How are you?
Hasn't refilled yet. Eventually that chest refills.
You have great understanding.
Your teeth can move. I probably need something like a retainer. My front teeth have always been able to wiggle just a little bit, even though they're not supposed to. I've done an awful job. An absolutely awful job taking care of my teeth. And I'm at that point where it's like, I'm doing my best to try and take care of them now, but simultaneously, like, it might be too late, and so I have to constantly sit here in constant, worry and like, unease at the fact that, I may end up with some sort of, like, completely and totally preventable form of, like, gum cancer, because I didn't take care of my teeth well enough as a child. It wasn't even as a child. Like, it's been like the last 4 years I haven't done a good job, because throughout my entire high school life, when I, like, my entire childhood, when I lived with my parents, while I lived with my parents, I took care of my teeth really, really well. Mainly because my parents made me, and they organized all of my, my dentist visits. But since I've gotten older, and, like, I've been in charge of doing all of that stuff myself, I haven't done it. And I keep telling myself that I'm gonna set one up, and then the day that I set one up and go to it, then I'll immediately schedule another one 6 months later like you're supposed to, and I just haven't done it. I haven't even started. How do you not train enchanting? Who trains enchanting? Do none of you train enchanting?
Warm day to you, friend.
Oh, you train enchanting. Is the menu up a little bit? That's too high. Still too high. Not quite to the left enough. Can I shrink this menu down just a little bit? Perfect. It's... So... What it really is it's gingivitis, but, like, if gingivitis is allowed to, like, get really, really bad, like, it can actually fuck your teeth up. It can fuck up your gums, and it can make things really bad for you that can eventually give you, like, a severe case of, like, gum cancer. It's not a very common thing to happen, but my brain is one of those brains that, like, the second I hear something bad might happen, I go, yep, that's me. I've got that. Like, I can't go onto WebMD because it's just like everything on there says cancer, and I go, that's it, I've got cancer. Like, whoa, okay, hello. You're not supposed to be, okay, oh, you were my fucking training dummy for speech. Please don't follow me around. I don't actually like you that much. Like, thank you for letting me get my speechcraft up, but that's really all I needed you for. Well, I'm out of money now, so I need to get more money. I do have a quest that I can do, a favor so that I can talk about the Nerevarine or whatever it is. Silt Strider. So I'm streaming this right now because we will not be streaming Persona later today, and that is because we are hosting a bonus session of D&D since we didn't finish the dungeon we were supposed to finish on Sunday. So everybody agreed that they had enough time to have another session today, and so hopefully we will have we'll have finished up all of our stuff and be ready to actually play, move on the story soon. Not to say that the story is dragging, but we've been doing the exact same, like, dungeon. Like, a dungeon, like, if a dungeon takes 2 sessions, it's not the end of the world. But in reality, this dungeon and everything surrounding it has taken about 3. And it was designed to be very small. And so I think it's getting to some people involved in the campaign. Oh. Okay, and now's when I need to start levitating. I hear a scratch. Pixel better not be coming up here. Levitate is one of those abilities that I will forever be salty they took out of the Elder Scrolls franchise. Because, like, why the hell would you not want the ability to float? You know? Yeah, 6 or 7 live stream sessions. Oh yeah, like, especially if you're actually, like, live streaming your D&D sessions, and because a D&D live stream session might not be as, like, well, they can be long or short depending. Fortify health. I need to get my hands on some better weaponry. Like, I've had this longbow forever. I might check the razor hole and see if they sell any better bows soon. I need to figure out how to get into Frost Atronach. Oh, I really don't need to be fighting both of you at the same time. Fuck out. Okay. Okay. Having a fucking get out of jail free card using my in my respawn like that, my recall is really nice.
Please, feel free to talk at your leisure.
Slinky's messing with my
Oh,
feet.
wonderful.
She's get out of my face, man. Slinky's still messing with some stuff. I have no money, so I don't even know why I'm going to the razor hole to see if I can't buy a better bow, but let's see here. What do you have for me? You've got good arrows. You've got a crossbow, which is 20/20 attack, and it's a marksman ability, versus my longbow, which has 1-20. So that crossbow is better than my longbow. And but it fires bolts, doesn't it? Yeah, it fires a different ammo type than what I've got. I've got arrows. I need bolts if I want to use that. Not the craziest thing to have to change, but it is a change. Do you have any bows, or do you just have that crossbow? And technically you've got throwing stars, which are 2 to 5 damage each, but that's not good either. I think my... and silver darts. I think my best bet, given all of this, is actually to see if I can't invest in getting my... Okay,
Welcome,
little girl.
Bosmer.
I see you there.
Please speak
It's okay.
freely.
She wants to be involved in the story again. She just bopped the microphone. Did you hear her?
What was that?
Let's see here. Can I disappear for a second? Hold on. If I disappear for a second, like right now. Go invisible. Okay. I got away with stealing this crossbow. So now I just need bolts. No, I can't. Can't do that yet. Okay. Well. Well, I got a crossbow, so I just need to get my hands on bolts and enough money to afford some bolts. Which is making me increasingly sad that I never bothered trying to keep any of my bolts that I had up to this point. Because this would be a good weapon if I had ammo for it.
I am honored. Truly.
Well,
Welcome, friend.
actually,
You're merely
you
a
know what?
legend of-
I am honored.
I may have another easy way to make money. But it requires me to travel to Pelagade. Luckily, getting to Pelagade's not that hard via Siltstrider straight to Sea. So I'll use a meager
Where would you
amount of my
like to
money that
go?
I have left to travel to Sea, and then head up over this mountainside here to get to Pelagade. See, this is why we make levitation potions. Because when Elder Scrolls games don't let you just literally float over your mountain that's in your way, you levitate. Ta-da. And just like that, we're like right next to Pelgade. Yes, I could have walked around. It wasn't that far of a distance. But it's the principle of the matter. Why would I walk when I can float? It's a very simple concept. I also need to work on my mysticism and see if I can't get, like, some spell absorption or, either some spell absorption or some spell damage, just in general. Or, spell reflection, maybe. Let's see here. Let's see here. It's not this place, is it? Oh, it is this place. So here's a fun thing. In this place, if you crouch in the corner, this chest can easily be accessed. And, like, they don't catch you taking from this chest. So you can just take as much as you want from this chest, and it doesn't even, like, matter. Let's see here. What can I get? Let's get some expensive pants as well. I need some of those at some point. And some expensive... I'm going to be fancy. I'm going to be a fancy boy. And I guess I'll take the silver arrows for now. And I think that's about what I can carry from this place. Thank you. Goodbye. All right, Slinky. What are you up to? Do you want to be on camera, Slinky? Slinky, do you want to be on camera? Hold on. Oh, Slinky. I don't have my light on. Hold on. Bing. Hello, Slinkers. Do you like being on camera? Yes, speak into the microphone. I think Pixel's getting jealous. Up, they're fighting. They're fighting. I'm gonna put them down now. Keep each other busy so I can get back to my game. Okay, so now I've got...
Do you want something from me?
No, I don't want something from you. So now I have this, and if I equip my silver bolts, I should be able to fight magical creatures now.
Go ahead, Outlander.
Okay. Oh, and I've got silver darts as well.
If there's anything I can do, I am humbly at your service.
Please, feel free to talk at your leisure.
I'm very...
I need to figure out how effective my silver crossbow is. Also, I'm carrying a lot of weight on me, and I need to figure out how to get rid of it. So first things first, let's equip all of our fancy gear. We may never see it, but having expensive clothing on is nice. I don't have boots on for some reason. Oh, the expensive shoes count as... Okay, so I can't wear my expensive shoes. Which means that I just need to sell them.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
But everything else. Barter. Sell all my common clothes for 6 gold. I'm rolling in it now. And if I'm going to be using my crossbow, I don't need my longbow on me, so I'm going to drop it off in the manor. The ferrets are fighting now.
One ugly outfit.
Excuse me, sir. Would you like to repeat that?
I've got a few minutes if you need something.
Prepare to like me a lot more, and then you won't say bad things about my outfit anymore. Goodbye, sir. Everybody must love me. Even this dead guy over here. So weapon-wise, I don't need to be carrying this, and I don't need to be carrying any of my arrows if I'm going crossbow right now. I don't need any arrows, because they don't work with my crossbow. Okay, and then, let's see here. I'm fine there. I need to get my hands on some more restore health ingredients. I know marshmallow does restore health. What was the other thing that I had that restored health? 'Cause I had 2 things that were easy to get my hands on that restored health. Emeralds are not it. Oh, cork bulb root. That's right. Marshmallow and cork bulb root make restore health potions. Which I can get marshmallow from the area around Sea to Knee. So we're going to head back to Sea to Knee again. Because I want to make some restore health potions while I can. Travel back to Sea to Knee.
Why walk when you can ride?
Of course, it is perpetually rainy here in Sea to Knee. But over here, I should be able to find, is it Sea to Knee, or was it Hala Owad that had? I think it might have been closer towards Hala Owad, which is like the Bitter Coast area. That's fine. Bitter Coast is just a short walk from here. There's a coda thing there. Coda flower. Oh yeah, crossbow's super easy to use. Crab meat. And dead. I'm so glad I invested in a crossbow. Well, invested in a crossbow. I stole it. You don't really invest in something that you steal. I'm not going to get attacked by a netch from this close just because it's a netch, right? Like, I think I have to, like... Aren't netches something that you actually have to, like, provoke before they attack you? Well. We're about to find out. Please don't attack me, netch. Hey, netches are non-hostile. Netches are not hostile unless otherwise provoked. Their fighting is getting more and more rambunctious. It might be almost time to put them up soon. Maybe I'll just let them tire themselves out so that they're not troublesome later. They didn't get any time out of the cage yesterday, and I feel bad. Hound meat. Hound meat can be used along with crab meat to make restore fatigue potions. There's so many fucking cliff racers. There's like a million cliff racers. Why are there so many cliff racers? Oh. Man, I would feel bad for anybody who's trying to play this game. Oh, hello, crab. I'd feel bad for anybody who's attempting to play this game without some form of long-range weapon, because boy oh boy, does literally every area have the availability to have a cliff racer on it. That's a boat. I want that boat. You're still alive. Go down. What is that? Is that a slaughterfish? It is a slaughterfish. Stab. He's right, run away. I need to check this cliff racer first. Ow. 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 Yeah, that's because I'm out of stamina. Hold on. Does this thing really run out of... I was gonna say, is this thing really already at a charge? But no, it's not. Alright, let's see here. I want to see what's on this boat. So we've got a water area. A waterlogged boat. Fortify speed and dispel. Is that moon sugar? Yeah, that's moon sugar. I don't want moon sugar. So if I go underneath the deck, I won't be able to breathe. Well, let's see here. Oh, there is an area that has some air. Diamonds. And a corpse. Add a little bit of gold and some bone meal on it. Bone meal can give me telekinesis. Ash statues. It's a weird one, but I'll take it. And ash yams, fortify strength and intelligence. Take that. This crate had common ring, an expensive shirt, and a common shirt. All right. Well, I would say that was a successful little... Ooh, can I go in here? Yeah, there's an aft castle. Not much of an aft castle, but, you know. Where? Who fight? What fight? Oh. It's a fucking cliff racer. Will the water rise to fill the room, or does it stay the same? It stays the same. It won't rise or anything. So there are some areas that are completely and totally encased in water, in which case it is better for me to have access to water breathing, whether it be through an enchantment, an actual spell, or something similar. But I'm fine. Like I don't really need to worry about it that badly. Let's see here. Nothing over here is harvestable. Something still really wants me dead. I think it's this slaughterfish. Ooh, I can also get the dread things here, which means I can technically farm this area for levitation potions as well. So you're too far away to cast that on. Yeah, just do that and we'll just boop. Or not. Alright, missed with that. Which means it's time to pull out the old ring of lightning bolt. Bam. People don't exactly resist my lightning spells. Hence why I'm a lightning mage. Well, when given the chance, I use lightning damage instead of like fire or ice, because those seem to be the two most commonly like resisted damage types. I just need to... While I'm surrounded by this many assholes, I should probably just be constantly under the effects of one of my stamina potions, because... oh boy, do these things want me dead all the time. Yeah, with coat of flowers and... oh no, those aren't what I thought they were. I thought those were brambles. What's this? A slough for spore pods. What do spore pods do? Drain, strength, or fatigue. So I could use them as sort of a pseudo burden spell. But instead of adding weight, it would reduce their total strength. Another coat of flour. I was really hoping I'd get more marshmallow by this point, but I guess I won't. I'm literally going to rub my tongue raw at this rate. Like, I can't stop myself. There's just a little spot in between my teeth that I can run my tongue across. And because it's new, my tongue is like, I have to get used to it. But I can't get used to it. And it hurts to run my tongue across it, but I can't stop. I'm not seeing anything else useful right now. I was hoping I would find some more marshmallow. I found a lot of that stuff earlier. I guess I must have cleaned the area out of the stuff. Got a lot of pterodactyls chasing you. Are those the only enemies you fought in the game? No. I mean, there's more enemies. It's just, for some reason, cliff racers are like super early enemies that can spawn just about anywhere because they're not tied to the terrain. Like, there's a Nyx Hound over there. But they're also, like, really early game enemies, so it's not like they're not difficult to fight. Like, Nyx Hounds go down pretty quickly. It's just one of those things, I guess. Like, they decided that that was the enemy. I was like, rats are also here. There were Quarma foragers early on. Like, there's a bunch of enemy types that I fought. It's just, for some reason, there's an overabundance of fucking cliff racers. Let's do some magic. Coat of flowers. And Rama root. Very nice. Got 3 out of 4. That's good. And then racer plumes. I probably could. The only thing I could have asked for is for 100% at that, and I still would have been pretty happy with what I. But I'm still pretty happy with what I got. Crab meat and hound meat. Give me an extra stamina potion. There's another coat of flour. Yoink. Oh, didn't gather anything useful. What's this? This is probably going to be a danger zone. Oh, it's got a Nyx Hound in it, so it's not the end of the world. A blighted Nyx Hound, which had 2 hound meat on it. Nice. And a Shulk, which had 2 Shulk resin. How many arrows do I have left? Ooh, 47. I have used a lot of my silver bolts up. Mayhap I should switch out to a different weapon type for a bit. At least until I can get my hands on... Ooh, that's another guy up there. If he's living among the different animals that he is, he's probably not a good guy. Let's see here. I want to have Sanctuary on call. And then we're going to cast... using my ring. I'm going to cast... that. Stab.
Your wounds are great.
I don't know if you were a bad guy, but you were gonna die anyway. Dwarven hammer, dwarven halberd. Ooh. Sujama. And some scrap metal. Ooh, Dwemer Jinx sword. Am I allowed to say that? Skooma. I'm taking the Jinx sword. That seems useful. Long sword's not that useful for me. I'll always take scrolls. We've got raw ebony, which has some decent value, and an emerald. Cian and Sujama. Lock splitter, there's that, and a quality restore magicka potion. Another emerald and some gold. A dwarven spear. And a silver longsword. I'm not good with either of those weapon types. There's the Jinx sword. It's just such a bad name for a weapon. Really quick, are these guys actually bad guys? Hello? Or this
I
character
will
is in
enjoy
combat.
this.
Okay, so yes, they are bad guys. So let's see here. What's my fastest way to deal damage to this man? Let's see here, let's cast Sanctuary really quick. Pull up Paralysis.
You won't escape me that easily.
Hey, got a sneak attack on him.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh, you resisted my magic.
Oh. Oh. Whoa.
Taste my Viper Blade.
Whoa.
Alright, so he had like a pretty decent set of iron armor. He had a steel saber. I want my silver bolts back. Those are precious to me now. But yeah, he had a near full suit of iron. You know what really, you know what's really pulling me off on these guys is that they all have names. Ooh, a Dwemer shield. A restoof, an exclusive restore, okay, and a greater soul gem. That has me over encumbered. Another Jinx sword and another greater soul gem. Let's see here. It's time to start figuring out what's not worth keeping. Because these Jinx swords are worth at least a decent amount. Now keep in mind, I can also just loot the ever-loving shit out of everything in this area that I can reach. Which is like all of this. And then I can just teleport and get rid of it later. These ash statues, I feel like they're gonna be useful at some point. Like they're gonna be part of a quest line, and I'm gonna miss having them. But so I'm just gonna pick some of this stuff back up whenever I just want to check this chest here. Okay, there was nothing in it, which means we're just gonna boop 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 boop, and then we're gonna warp out of here. Somewhere in this list is my Amulet of Recall. If only I had gotten just like a half-inch closer to somewhere useful. Like I should probably put a mark like right next to where I can store items so I can do that and then pop back in. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and drop off all the stuff that we I don't need to be carrying immediately.
This is a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
You've got some money, right? Yeah, I can sell some of my Jinx swords to you. And my Dwemer shield I can sell to you as well, I think. Yep. And one Jinx sword. I kind of want to hang on to the other one. I mean, it has paralyzed for 10 seconds on it, and while it's not got the highest damage, it's got pretty good damage. It would be a good weapon to add to my repertoire. I might replace one of my iron spider daggers with it. They're just messing with stuff on the table over there. Alright, so let's see here. You don't really have anything worth getting from you, do you? Most of what you have is like, yeah, a lot of the same weapons that I already have. The Viper swords wouldn't be terrible. Yeah, Steel Viper Sword would actually be a pretty good buy. Well, that's a long sword. The Dire Viper Sword is a short blade. Yeah, it's a bit more consistent damage. And it's got 40. And it's Spark Sword, Viper Sword. It's 5 to 11 poison damage. Decent. I'll go ahead and take that with me as well. Okay, so now I've got my Viper Dagger. I've got my Jinx Sword. I've got my Spider
How are
Dagger.
you?
I've got my Soul Drinker.
I'm
Got my
very
crossbow
happy to
and my Viper Sword. Give me 1 second. I think Pixel's trying to get into my cookie box. Pixel? It was not Pixel that was getting into it. It was Slinky. I think it's about time that you guys get put up for now. All right. I have now put the small ones up. They got about 2 hours out of the cage. That's good. I've got some decent weaponry now. I wish I had better... What just happened? I think my game just crashed. Alright, well... Let's find out where we left off. Let's load... my quick save, that was right before I fought the dude. I guess it's not that far off. That's sad.
Let's see what you're made of.
Well, he saw me this time, so... I already know there's nothing in this chest. Yep. Which means everything good from this area. Ooh, some stuff changed. I can get a summons. Okay, that's a million times useful. I mean, it's not an amulet of recall, but having that is very, very useful. Oh, my fingers were off. I was like, why can't I open this chest, and why does it keep telling me that I'm over encumbered? Yeah, instead of Jinx swords, I got some other abilities here. Some other things. Alright, well, let's see here. I do need my recall amulet right now, so... No, that's the bone charm. That is not what I needed. Though it's cool that I can fucking summon a bone skeleton. So I don't even have to have the item equipped to use the spell. I can just use this. I guess it equips the charm whenever I have it, but I don't know. Maybe just having the amulet or the bone charm in my inventory allows me to cast it. If that's the case, that's really useful. Let's see here. Let's drop off some of my excess weighty items. I didn't get any Jinx swords this time, but I got some useful charms. That amulet of antidote's not the most useful thing in the world, but it's useful. See here, I'll drop my silver longsword on the ground for now. Sell some stuff to her. I'll sell my poison one. Cures poison on self, because poison is really not that big of a deal for me. And I'll grab... Ooh, she's got different. Iron Spark Slayer's a longsword. Iron Spark Blade. Iron Spider Dagger. Yeah, that's what it last writes. Steel Viper Sword, Steel Poison Sword. Those are long swords. Holy Tower Shield, Right Gauntlet of the Horny Fist. Okay. Doze Charms, they got charms, that's whatever. Amulet of Stamina. Restore Fatigue, that's kind of cool. Mayhap I should learn a Restore Fatigue spell. Well, that's going to be what we do for that then. Because now I can just fucking summon a, I can summon a skeleton to help me fight. Like, just whenever I want. Oh, and I don't need this steel dagger anymore either. Can I carry the rest of my stuff still? Or will I be over encumbered if I try to carry it all? Yep. Okay, so. I'm very encumbered from something somewhere. Oh, you know what? It was all of those fucking potions that I have. Yeah, these things. Those things weigh a lot.
To what do I owe this pleasure?
Okay, should be able to do it now. Yeah, I should be fine with that now. 2 iron spiders, a jinx sword, soul drinker, and a viper blade. Okay, got a little extra money from that little journey of mine. Ooh, that is like nearing my... Is this bone charm weigh a lot? No, the charm doesn't weigh a lot. I'm just carrying a lot of extra... Is it the Jinx Sword weigh a lot? Is that what it was? What else did I grab that was like... I don't know what else is like weighing me down by a whole lot. I know I got some diamonds, which is nice. I could probably sell those really quick. I've got these ash statues that I need to drop off.
How fare thee, friend?
You can take this pearl and these 3 diamonds.
Good friend, this is an honor.
And I picked up a greater soul gem, didn't I? Or oh, that was before the save. Really quick, by the way, let's go ahead and save. So we don't lose that progress again.
Encounter. Welcome.
How are you?
Welcome, friend.
And let's head back to the manor and drop off some of our excess gear. Maybe try to make as many potions as we can really quick, just so we can have potions instead of ingredients. I really need to figure out what else gives the feather ability, because I've got so much heather in my inventory, it's not even crazy. Or it's not even funny. It is crazy. It's not even funny. There we go. Gotta get the wording on that correct. I've got so many lockpicks as well. I might drop off some of these lockpicks. I don't think... Yeah, they're not weighing me down that much, but, you know, never hurts. I'll leave some of that stuff behind. Oh, chokeweed does restore fatigue as well. That's good to know. Alright, and now let's craft potions. So the ampule pods and I believe scales give water walking. Yep. Didn't get anything there. Hound meat and crab meat. Make potions of restore that. And then what else was it that had? It was chokeweed. Okay, what else do I have? Luminous Rusala is water breathing. Netch leather is endurance and intelligence. Racer plumes are levitate. And did I still have a coat of flower? No. Crush fiber restores personality and luck. I wish that you could just have it quick grab items for you. Like tell it, I want to make a fortify, like I want to make a restore health potion, and then it grabs 2 ingredients in your inventory that do that. Oh, and this raw ebony is weighing me down a lot as well. I need to sell it as well. I can sell that to this lady here.
Welcome.
Alright, well, let's see here. Let's take this chance to use some money and get us some more,
You may speak.
silver bolts. Because that's currently what I'm really missing right now. Ooh, that costs quite the pretty penny to buy 200 silver bolts. Could I convince you to maybe... no. I mean, I probably could, but...
Well, here's a fine one. Speak freely.
I've got 4 emeralds as well. I can go sell those and I'll have enough to buy your 200 silver bolts. I can't imagine that I burned through 200 silver bolts already, though. Because or did I only buy 100 silver, or not buy, did I only steal 100 silver bolts from that last place? Because I know I also stole some silver arrows from that place as well, so I guess getting 200 to, like, round out my stock is going to be nice. Let's see here. Yeah, my racer plumes are actually pretty valuable. Shulk resin is also valuable, and I'm not doing anything with it. Probably because you have to kill things to get those pieces versus just being able to harvest them. Razor hole is down here. That's right. I also need to level up.
I know you choose to share your time with me. You humble me.
Give me your silver bolts, because those can hurt magical creatures. At least they could in former Elder Scrolls games. I'm gonna try and get this for like 450, 1450. Hey, that sick barter skill though. Not quite as easy as in Oblivion. Oblivion bartering is nicer because you can actually get a good feel for what the person is willing to give you for those items. Whereas in this game, you just have to make your best guess. I was gonna say, have I ever been up there? And then I remember that that's just the top house of this guy's house. But now I should have, if I equip them, enough silver bolts so where I should be able to take down things like those Atronachs and whatnot. I can't remember if they took that requirement out of oh wait, no, I need to level up, that's right. I can't remember if they took that requirement out of later Elder Scrolls games, but like, ooh, marshmallow. That's useful. So is Saltrees. Rat meat's not. Actually, what does rat meat? Paralyze? Don't I have something else that has paralyze in it? I'll go ahead and just take all of that stuff, and maybe I can make something useful with it. Hound meat is definitely useful. Salt rice is also useful for fatigue potions. Man, these chests just have stuff in them. Aklo leaf can paralyze. That's useful.
Is there something I can do for you?
You can leave me alone while I loot these chests. Paper is useful for making enchantments. No, seriously, are people just leaving good shit in these chests and they're not even owned? I can just take things from them. What the fuck is this? There's a really good enchanted spear in here. And it's just here, like nobody's doing anything about it. My inventory's full, and I need to pare some stuff down, but like, good lord, they just have that in here. It's just there. So hack low leaf and rat meat, I can make paralysis, I guess poison. Potion failed, potion failed. Which kind of, you know, whatever. Let's see here. Marshmallow. And my, where is it? Cork Bulb Root can make restore health potions. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Detect enchantment is also something that you can get on Marshmallow. And then I've got salt rice and hound meat. Where did the hound meat go? There it is. Oh, that was nice. Can I carry that? Yes, I can. So making potions made me enough room to be able to carry that spear to the enchantment lady,
A good conversation.
and get some sick money from doing that as well, because I don't need that weapon either. It's not that useful for me.
How wonderful.
Okay.
What do you think of Balmora, Outlander?
Should I own a shield? I only use a short blade, but would holding a shield affect my? I guess it would be a weight effect, but do they make lightweight shields? I'm sure they do. Like they have to make like a leather shield or something. That could be useful. My light was still on from whenever I was showing off the ferrets earlier. Alright, let's see if we can't actually get into the fucking fort now. Die, scoundrel, what? Do I have a bounty? I don't even have a bounty, this man just hates me. I don't even have a bounty. This man just actually hates me. Please help me, skeleton. This man wants to hurt me. He has a lot of health. That skeleton is not that useful right now. Let's see here. I bought a bunch of bolts, so I guess I could technically just do this. Slowly whittle the man down. And if he somehow unhinges himself from that rock, I'll just summon my skeleton back. This is gonna waste all of my bolts. Oh, they certainly have a lot of health They certainly have a lot of HP. Settle in. Okay. Still don't have a bounty, that's nice. Yep, I only got 8 fucking silver bolts back from that. How useful is your gear? How expensive can it be? Alright, well, I'm taking all of your gear. I am recalling. I'm dropping it here. And I'm going to sell your gear piecemeal to the highest bidder. Okay, let's see here. I can't carry much of his stuff at a time right now. Apparently my inventory's full of other things.
If there's anything I can do, I am humbly at your service.
Do you have money on you? You do have money on you. You can help me pawn off this Imperial Guard's gear.
Hail, friend.
I wish that she was just like another inch closer, and this entire process would be a lot easier. Yeah, see, I can't even carry both of those pieces. She's gonna have to deliver each and every piece to her one at a time. When did my inventory get so heavy, though? Okay, so I can't even carry the Curious with me. I quite literally have to do it this way to get the Curious over to her. That's not going to be worth doing like that. Wait, that's my ring. I want that ring. Be here. If I drop my Alembic, or drop my Calcinator, I'll be able to carry it. Alright, there we go.
Hail, friend.
How are you?
Okay, so let's find out where's my inventory that heavy? I guess I've got a lot of potions.
First the vision, then the conjuration. This is unsettling.
I don't even know what you're talking about, lady.
This is a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
Warmly greeted, friend.
Let's see
Welcome.
here. I've got a lot of Restore Magicka potions that I probably don't need to be carrying anymore. Fortify Willpower potions I probably don't need to be carrying, though they're good at making me resist damage, which is nice. Levitate potions I kind of want to hang on to. Restore Agility potion, not really needed. Restore Endurance potion, not really needed. Restore Magicka, I'll keep. Restore Fatigue, there's only 2 of that one, so I'll get rid of that. Restore Strength, I'll hang on to just in case. Cheap Restore Health potions, do I need these? I guess it's not the end of the world if I get rid of them. I've got a lot of... That's right, I just picked up a whole bunch of ingredients, didn't I? Can't afford this transaction. Oh, you're poor. That's right.
What can I help you with?
Hail, friend.
Let's see here. What can I...
How are you?
I don't know where to be.
Go ahead, Outlander.
What was I trying to think of
What
doing?
do you need?
I'm having a hard time thinking about what I'm trying to do right now. I eventually, after everything is said and done, will be heading into the Dwemer Ruins, because that's my quest right now. But it seems like every time that I get close to that area, something happens and it sidetracks me. I don't need that scrap metal. It's taking up a lot of weight. Rat meat weighs a lot. I don't need it in my inventory either. I want to hang on to my marshmallow. I don't need my spore pods. I don't need my hides. I don't need my netch leather. I'm going through and I'm finding things that weigh a lot, like ingredients that weigh more than what they're really worth to me. Drogue wax I'll sell, fire salts I'll sell. Dogger hide, Kresh fiber I'll hold on to, luminous rusala is okay. Bungler's bane is too expensive for what it does. Well, too heavy for what it does. Get rid of that stuff as well. And then what was I getting rid of? Restore agility potion. My 2 restore fatigue potions, I think, were the last things that I needed to sell from here. Alright. That pares my inventory down just a little bit. Oh, and I still need to rest and meditate on what I've learned. That's right.
I don't know where to begin. It is such a
Please,
apology.
feel free to talk at your leisure.
Hail, friend.
I'm awakened by a loud noise. That's not a good sign. It says I was awakened by a loud noise. What was the loud noise?
Hail, friend.
Please, feel free to talk at your leisure.
Is there something
happening
you need?
outside?
What do you think of Balmora?
Or was that just like a random
You
effect?
flatter me, Mr.
Oh, fuck!
Outlander.
Oh my. That was worse than an actual jump scare. Like, I knew he was supposed to be there. Like, I knew he was supposed to be here because I woke up because of a loud noise. So, of course, I'm getting attacked by a Dark Brotherhood member. Ah, my heart. Okay, hold on. If we're going to be fighting him, I need to have paralysis ready, and instead of my crossbow, I need to be using... Actually, let's use the Jinx Sword. Okay, hold on. Let's use the Jinx Sword instead of paralysis, and instead of paralysis, I'm going to use Sanctuary really quick. And then Hearth Heal. He is a lot stronger than they were in the past.
Is there something I can do for you?
Okay, so let's see here. When I head back in there, I need to be ready for him. This might be a decent chance to use my scroll to summon Saint. Get him, Golden Saint. Go fight win.
I have a feeling you and I are about to become very close.
How do you now? A Daedric Wakizashi. Good lord, that's a strong weapon. Alright, well, first things first, let's compare his gear to my gear. And replace for higher, for higher durability. And we'll sell all of his armor really quick to somebody. Honestly, my gloves are actually fine. Yeah, I think my pauldrons and gloves are better than his as far as condition goes. Alright, and now we'll sell his gear for a quick boon. But, good lord, if that didn't absolutely terrify me.
How wonderful.
I gotta make sure that I get really good at enchanting before I try to fuck with that Daedric Wakizashi. Let's just go ahead and say that I'm gonna get you for everything you're worth. Offer is refused. Ooh. Offer is still refused. There we go. Okay. Well, I'm awake now. So I got an ebony dart from him as well. A carved ebony dart, which has a really fucking high value, by the way. I'd like to point out that the carved ebony dart is worth like $2,000 by itself. And its damage is only like 2 to 10.
Do I know you?
Which makes no sense that it would be that expensive.
You may speak.
I can constantly buy silver bolts back from this guy. That's nice.
Welcome, Bosmer.
Okay. Well, we're back on track.
How wonderful. Welcome, Outlander.
Is this weapon better than... Yeah, I think this Daedric Wakizashi might be my strongest weapon. Like, even without any enchantments or anything on it.
How are you?
So being able to enchant it with something really nice down the line is going to be
Greetings
very
and
important to me.
salutations.
There is no escape.
Another one? Well, if I can get a second Daedric Wakizashi. I just want to sleep. Why can't you guys let me sleep? I spent so long not being bothered by the fucking Brotherhood. And now, like, every other time, there's still enemies nearby? How much does the Wakizashi weigh? Oh, these Wakizashis weigh 30 each. Who?
I have a feeling you and I are about to become very close.
Can I sleep now? Am I okay to sleep? No, there are still enemies nearby.
Greetings and salutations.
You will suffer greatly.
There's a fucking second one. And this one's not stuck, so he can actually attack me now.
There is no escape.
Okay, where's my other restore health potions? And sanctuary. Go down! Go down! Okay. So aside from their fucking swords, I can carry the rest of their shit just fine. Okay. Okay. Well, I've got a couple of Daedric Wakizashis just laying around now. I guess it's not that big of a deal to fucking enchant one.
I do enjoy a good conversation.
Yes?
You want some Dark Brotherhood armor? Apparently they're just fucking handing it out to anybody who wants it. Oh, you can't hold all of this. And you also only have 700, so I won't be able to sell you much more than that. The armor, I've already maxed out on how much I can sell to him right now, so I just have an extra suit of the armor sitting around until I need it.
Where's that slave? Here not long.
I do enjoy a good conversation.
This is a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
Let's see here. Weapon-wise, what do I actually need to be holding on to right now, then? Jinx Sword doesn't weigh that much. Most of my individual weapons don't weigh that much because they're just daggers. The Wakizashi weighs a lot, but is... Oh! I didn't realize how much these things were. One of the Wakizashis is like $48,000 for a single Wakizashi. I could literally sell one of these Wakizashis to this lady for like all of her good shit. Like every last bit of her good shit would be the cost of exactly one of those Wakizashis. Like she's got... Didn't she have like a super impressive sword at one point that was like super expensive? I mean, it doesn't matter. Like everything that she could possibly want to sell me, like I can get... That's fucking wild. I can get jump and slow fall as an effect. That's kind of cool.
If there's anything I can do, I am humbly at your service.
All right, well, next mission is finding a place to sell all of this gear. I guess I just have some Wakizashis laying around the place now.
If there's anything I can do, I am humbly at your service.
How are you?
This is
Welcome,
ridiculous.
friend.
This is ridiculous. I literally had to fight three of the Dark Brotherhood back to back. You don't even have any money. That's right. I need to go.
Yes.
I need to go to another city somewhere else to sell this fucking gear because nobody in this area has any money.
Where would you like to go?
Well, I could fucking work on my enchanting, I guess. I could probably just buy the enchantment at this rate. Like, they're expensive as fuck, but if this is the rate that I can literally put things down, like I can sell things this expensive all the time, then I'm not going to be in any trouble. Like, even he can't afford to hold my full suit of armor. In fact, I'm just going to max it out and buy...
Oh, greetings. How do you do? May we talk?
See here, do you have anything that I want on you? You sell really low-level gear. You've got some enchanted stuff, though. Nothing that good. Yeah, nothing you have in your inventory is really worth me looking at. Let's save really quick, just in case.
Speak freely, friend.
You're part of the Imperial Guard. The Dark Brotherhood keep attacking me. Better find yourself some help or write a will. That's nice. I still need to wash my clothes today. I might call it here in a minute, just as soon as I can get this done. And then I'll see what we can do as far... I'm probably gonna do... I'm gonna see what I can do about selling this gear that I've got on me. You know, minus the wakizashi. And then I'm probably gonna call the stream there. Oh! I want to get a good, like, poison enchantment or something on it. Because I bet it can hold a really, really high level enchantment. Let's see how effective it is against just a regular rat. Like, no enchantments or anything. Just... Let's see how fast I can kill a rat with just the wakizashi and its base damage. I can two-shot a rat without any form of enchantment. This is currently my strongest weapon. Putting any amount of enchantment on it would just make it that much stronger. Yeah, you do buy apparel. Good. Cannot afford... You have no money. Wow.
I must say,
Did I buy literally all your stuff or something? Or did you just not ever have any high level amount of money? Like, I know I stole a good chunk of your everything, but that shouldn't have stopped your actual selling amount. Okay.
Keep moving.
Oh, well, under threat of being fucking attacked again, I think that's gonna be where we end it. Got a couple of extra fucking Daedric short swords laying around. I guess I can sell some of these. The spider blades are really not worth it anymore, are they? Let's see here. If I enchanted my Daedric Wakizashi with, let's see here, with shock damage, Okay, it would cost a lot of money to do this. Even if I provided a great soul gem, how much would it cost? Even providing the soul gem, it doesn't change the actual cost of the item. The amount of soul and soul gem in the soul gem slot. The first number is the total amount the enchantment would cost to cast. The second number is the total enchantment cost that could be placed on this item, on an item of this type. And then the charge is how much I can actually do. Okay. I think I got it understood.
If there's anything I can do, I am humbly at your service.
Should you need something, I will be happy to oblige.
Do you have any... I think I already looked through your inventory to see if you had any Fortify intelligence potions. I don't think you do. Same with ingredients. I need to find out how I can get some Fortify intelligence potions made so that I can increase my intelligence high enough to where I can have a much higher craft chance on these. Because if I make an enchanted item, shock damage on touch for, you know, 30 points of damage. Let's see if I do between 10 and 15 for 3 seconds and slap that on my Daedric Wakizashi, I've got an 18% chance for this to actually create. And it is the max enchant cost. But that would like almost double the amount of damage I could do in the weapon, hold on. Let's see. I just quick saved really quick. Let's see here. Shock damage for 10 to 15 for 2 seconds on touch. Oh, target makes it cost all the extra. Touch is actually a 32% chance to cast this spell. If I do 3 seconds, it goes up to down to 18. Of sparking. Sparking. The gem is destroyed, but the item's not destroyed, so that's decent. We're going to try again. Exact same spell. 10 to 15. 2 seconds on touch. And we're not even going to rename it. Enchantment failed. Let's try it again. I think I'm noticing something that I was doing wrong as well. I need it to be cast when strikes. Shock damage. Yeah, cast when strikes actually gives me a better chance, I believe. Or I think it's the same, it's just... So Wakizashi has now been enchanted. Yes. Oh, this weapon. Oh, this weapon. 10 to 15 points of shock damage for 2 seconds, which means it can deal almost an extra 30 extra damage on top of its normal chopping damage, which is maxed out at 30. I could, in theory, deal like my entire health pool in a single swipe.
Welcome.
With my current weapon. I know I said I was gonna go, but I kind of really want to try out my sword.
Well,
I should probably get like a light shield or something. I know my...
You seem quite intriguing. Please share your thoughts.
I know since I use a one-handed weapon, I should probably get used to using... Or I should probably get a thing. Let's see here. Barter. Heavy, medium. The demon helm is light armor, but that's not what I need. I need a light shield. I don't know that they make light shields.
This is a wondrous encounter. Welcome.
How are you?
If there's one place that's going to sell a shield in this area, it's the armorer.
Greetings and salutations.
Medium shields. I bet they don't make light armor shields in this game. Oh, wait. I stand corrected. A kite and tower shield's right here. Is that the only light shield you have? Oh no, I need... Let's see here. Netch leather is armor value of 25, 32, 17. The kite and tower shield is honestly my best bet for a shield. Does that negatively affect me if I start using a shield? I don't know that this game series has ever looked that far into it, you know? I've got a shield. I got a sword. Got a sword and a shield. My block is probably horrendous, so it really won't help me that much, but having a higher armor rating... Actually, no, the shield does increase my armor rating. Does my armor rating go up when I have higher stamina? Man, they tied a lot of shit to fatigue in this game. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Can I cast... What happens if I cast Sanctuary? Does not increase my stuff, but I still have 10 points of Sanctuary. Let's see here. My block skill has to be like nothing, right? Its attribute is agility. I've got high agility, so block skill allows you to use shields to block any melee attack. A successful block removes all damage from the attack. That's useful. Well, let's go try out our new weapon. If we can. I feel like I'm just not allowed to get too close to the that fort now. They just hate me now. They just hate my guts for existing. Which I guess that means that I have to be extra careful about using Legion teleport scrolls. You want to fucking go? Yeah, you do. Well, you're being dumb and stuck, so I'm just gonna let you do that. Oh, I am just obliterating people with this thing. This weapon is legendary. My wakizashi. Strongest of its kind. And the best part is, I still have 2 other wakizashis that I can fuck around with. Everything dies to my abilities. Where? What and where? How do I get inside these fucking ruins? Yep. Yep, just about everything that I could ever come in contact with dies after 2 seconds because of this fucking sword. That's just, it's quite possibly entirely unfair. Let's see here. Let's make a levitate, or let's levitate really quick. I think I see an entrance right here. I guess what could have been an entrance a long time ago. This was definitely an entrance. Okay. I get it. So you have to be... Okay, so you have to be quick. Let's save out here really quick, and then... Nope. Okay, I gotta be faster than that. Having telekinesis would be really useful here. Okay. Well, we made it inside. And if I need to escape, I can always recall. Now, what was I exactly supposed to be? Okay. The Dwemer ruin nearby called Arkanthand. Oh yeah, I needed a puzzle cube. I don't like that there's just a guy standing down there. I don't like that there's 2 guys standing down there. We go this way. I don't have a high carry weight. I can't carry much more than I'm already carrying, which kind of sucks. Dwarven ruins do sure do look a lot cooler in some of the later games, but I bet the mechanics of this are going to be a lot cooler. Like, I like the lights in this better. Most of the other ones just use either torches or, like, crystals. Having them be, like, an actual, like, filament is really cool.
Give in. You're dead already.
Alright, time to wakizashi. Yep. Like, fuck off. The wakizashi's awesome. And it's right next to my crossbow, so I can crossbow until until somebody gets close, and then I just wakizashi and then they're done. Can I access this? Yeah, I'm starting to get why I would say that this is cooler.
Run while you can.
Who are you saying that to? Die, motherfucker, die. Got raw hunks of ebony and some scrap metal in here. That ebony might be worth something here in a minute. The diamond's really worth something. I just don't want to fill up my inventory with, you know, shit like this. Like, in fact, I should probably drop that flint that I grabbed earlier. Fortify willpower and strength. Actually, I'll hold on to it, because I can use the strength. Dwemer coin. Goblets and bowls. Some rusty Dwemer cogs. They're very heavy and not worth bringing back with me. Armorer's hammer's useful, though. I'll just go ahead and use that now. My chest piece is kind of not in good shape. Dwemer tube. Acrobatics increased. Take. Oh, that's right. That man gave me that book, didn't he? Which had speechcraft in it. Which means my speechcraft is now up to 104. Good lord, I have $4,000. I was not actually keeping track of how much money I had. Like, I know I got assaulted by a couple of Dark Brotherhood guys recently, so, like, I made some money off of that, but... And also, if I ever need to buy literally anything, I've got 2 other Wakizashis that are completely and totally, absolutely sellable, and they're worth 48,000 each. There's a guy. I wish I could walk. I wish I could move faster while sneaking.
You won't escape me that easily.
Yes, I will. Go ahead and take that. And you were using an iron tonto. Not really worth picking out. You're good.
It'll be your blood here, not mine.
Are you sure about that? Man, for all the enemies outside being, like, leveled to my level, this entire dungeon is ludicrously easy. Up, 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 up. That door was trapped. The one to the right wasn't, but that one was. Alright, let's see here. Where's my hearth heal? Shing, sparkle, sparkle. Well, now I feel like I need to go through this and fucking probe.
Take that! You won't escape me that easily. Die, scoundrel. Ow!
Let's see here. Hold on. My text scrolled for some reason. She used a spear. And was wearing gloves, but no armor. You know what? My shield doesn't re-equip every time that I switch out to between my bow and my sword. That's kind of annoying.
It's about time I had some fun.
Man, the voice actor they got for the Red Guards seems to have had a really fun time doing his lines in all of these games, because like this guy right here, like they reused a lot of voice actors between the games, because like of course why the fuck wouldn't you? Oh, we're back in the main cavern. These were the two guys that I was unaware if they were going to be good guys or bad guys. I haven't found what I'm looking for yet. And I still haven't found what I'm looking for. But I'm getting close, it feels. Over here.
You're mine.
Am I now? These coins are always going to be worth it because they weigh like a half pound and they're worth 50. Oh, come on. I meant to hit okay. That's something that hasn't aged the best is looting. Looting still feels like it's a rather archaic system in this game. I've got levitation potions, so if that's my only way out, that's my only way out. I also have recall, so I'm not stuck here no matter what happens. Oh, I wasn't stuck to begin with. There was a way out.
Death awaits you.
Really? Go down. Die with dignity. I want my armor. I want my weapon back. I want my arrow back. I almost don't even need to use my crossbow in here. I could just go through this entire thing using my my wakizashi. I don't trust chests. Okay, so it just needs a lockpick then. Ooh, lots of Dwemer coins. And a dwarven spear. If I were a spear user, this would be really useful for me. As it stands, 14 pounds for 300 is not really worth it for me. Maybe if I'm on my way back out, but not currently. Actually, let's see here. Let's keep using 25 uses, 14 uses. Let's use the one that has 14 uses left. Spiderbot. Spiderbot has not recognized that I'm here yet. Now it has. Alright, so Centurion Sphere. What was this? Centurion Spider. It was goo. Okay, so I'm getting into actually fighting like dwarven enemies. And my sword apparently is... Yeah, my sword's out of charge. Do I have any soul gems? Just a shitty one. These things have souls probably, right? Oh, I think there's a scamp or something down there as well. Oh, there's like a ghost. Okay, let's see here. Magic. Restore fatigue potion. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab my bone charm out. Help me fight, man. This music is getting epic. I don't think I have a soul trap strong enough to capture these guys. Fortify agility and detect animal, not really worth it. And you just have metal in you, yeah. So my current problem is that I don't have soul traps gems strong enough to actually trap these guys' souls. Let's see here. Apprentice probe. We're good. Ancient door key. Dwemer right bracer. 5 for 150. Yeah, that's decent. And then I'll use my armor's hammer. I'll use that armor's hammer right now. That chest piece is almost broken again. Got a lot of those coins now. Those coins are going to be useful. What did I get hit by? What was that? Drain attribute, willpower, and luck. That's not the worst thing to be hit by. Okay, there we go. And you are probably just going to have Dwarf Inspector and the Spider. Oh, I have looped back around. Hold on, you know what? Pull up the local map. Where have I not explored yet? I need to go up a floor. And I need to check up there, apparently. I haven't done all of my research up here yet. Oh, that looks dangerous. Hey, Venomous Pup! Welcome out to the stream. Deep Ore Passage. I'm playing Morrowind, which is really old Skyrim. What is that? Raw glass? 2 for 200. Yep. Scrap metal, 10 for 20. Not worth. 50 for 100. Not worth. Is that a person? That's oh, that's some sort of centurion something. Oh, he looks angry. Oh, lordy, he coming. And he goes down. Oh, spider. Did he try to jump, or was that his death animation? Oh, Spectre. Oh, you're not dead yet. Yeah, that's their death animation. many arrows do I have left? Should have a lot. Yeah, 368. I should not have to worry about my arrows for quite some time. Give my wakizashi, my favorite weapon, a chance to recharge. Though I don't know that it'll actually recharge while I'm in this dungeon. Did I make a water walking potion at some point? No, I have levitate, but do I have a water walking one? No. I think I'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way. When are we playing Risk of Rain again? Eventually. I've got more D&D tonight. But, maybe sometime soon. I'm usually free on Wednesdays. I have, like, Wednesday, like, almost the entire day off. And on like Mondays and Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays I work. I only have Wednesdays and Sundays off. And I've got a D&D session today, and then D&D is normally actually on Sunday, but we're having an extra session this week because we're almost done with a big dungeon. I need to make more restore stamina potions soon. Now, there's something behind that door, like, almost immediately. What did it just get me with? I just got burdened for 20 points. I guess I'll just let that fucking play out. Well, it's good they let you off on Sundays to praise Jesus. It was more like I gave them the ultimatum, like, hey, by the way, I don't mind working, you know, on certain days. Like, I don't mind working on during the weekend. But I don't want to work, I don't want to work all, like, the whole weekend, because they used to have me Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I like the spiders being that door was also trapped. I like the spiders being gooey. Like, they're not gooey in any of the other games, but I really like them being gooey in this. Raw ebony, not worth. Emerald is worth, though. A heavy Dwemer chest, which is probably going to be trapped like all get out. Nope. But it is locked. Will an apprentice's pick? Yeah, an apprentice's pick will work. Chicken nugget, baby. And that has a dwarven mace and a Dwemer right bracer. 5 for 150, 15 for 360. 5 for 150 is worth it. I don't know that the other one was. If I was using that weapon and that was a stronger weapon than what I already had, maybe. But currently, it's not really worth. I'm having a hard time finding this puzzle cube. I haven't checked out this yet. Or no, I did go down the deep ore passage. It just didn't light up. Here. Let's go further down the deep ore passage. Because I guess I didn't explore everything down here yet. I'm looking for a puzzle cube. Why am I stuck? What am I getting stuck on? Yeah, I can't quite get up that way. Hey, I can get up to here, though. And then I might be able to jump that. If not, I have a levitation potion. I just didn't want to waste all my levitation potions like immediately. Alright, yeah, now I'm gonna have to levitate. Armor chest has a right pauldron, 10 for 360. Yeah, that hits my requirements. 30 for 750, no. Nothing on top of here. Nothing over here. Alright, let's keep moving. I'm running out of potions. Is there any way up there, I wonder? Even if I had... Oh, there's an enemy somewhere in here. Okay, I'm going to use another levitate. Anything on this floor? No, which means we're going all the way up. Just barely made it all the way up here. My levitate potion literally ran out at the last second. I have been silenced. Another right pauldron. I don't have enough to carry that, though. It's technically better than the 5 for 150, though, isn't it? So these bracers... There's a ghost over here. And he's dead. Is that everything in here? It sure looks like it. So there was nothing useful in here either. Which means I wasted another levitation potion on nothing. I still don't know if it makes me any faster, but it sure feels faster to diagonal jump everywhere. Okay, so let's see here. Where have we not explored? Here now. Gone there. Have I gone down here? This just leads to ruin and danger. Oh, but there's actually a pathway right here. Let's see here. Do I trust my acrobatics ability to get me across here? Huh? No. No, I do not. Let's see here. If I can get up on one of these railings, I can make, well, it'd be better to get up on this railing. Nope. I fucked the jump up. See here. Jump! Yeah, diagonal jumping. It works. Let's set that world map back to local map. Oh, I don't need you to get close to me, sir. That weapon looks like it hurts. Yeah, that thing could have dealt about half my health in a single swing. Now, it could have dealt a lot less as well. It was a risk-reward weapon, but, it absolutely could have dealt half my health in a single swing. Now, this area looks like it belongs to an area that would have a fucking, puzzle cube. I don't know what this green glowy stuff is, but, it is not a puzzle cube. It also doesn't hurt to stand in, either. This is the Heavens Gallery, so this is a, I feel like if I could activate something, I could get this to raise up, almost. That's what it feels like it should be able to do? The ceiling's very nice looking in this area. It's got a... There's like a map of the stars on the ceiling. But once again, this area was not useful. Hooray. Come on. Okay, where to explore here? I was gonna say, I've either not gone up here, or it's a door to an area that I have been. Yeah, that's just this area again. Yeah, this is where I came from, so maybe let's start from the very beginning, and we'll work our way down and see where I might have missed a turn or something. Now, I explored all the way up and down through here, right? It leads us back to Weeping Bell Hall, which is like the main area. I should rest and meditate on what I've learned. Agility, strength, speed. I have nearly maxed out my speed. The Hollow Hand. Now, did I not explore a whole lot of this because there wasn't a whole lot of this to explore? Is that what it was? Yeah, that's what it seems like, at least. Yep, I explored everything there was to have in that room. That's the Heavens Gallery again. It's called the Heavens Gallery because of that area over there, but let's see here. Where else can I explore? These pipes don't open up, and I've already explored all these chests. Now we're back to here. This isn't milling out puzzle cubes, is it? That's exactly where I came from. That leads to an area. This led to... It looks like a geothermal plant, which I guess makes sense considering the dwarves are like steampunk. And down here was the deep ore passage, which I've also exhaustedly explored. I say as I find another emerald. I went up there and I went up there, so I really don't need to be back in here again. I already know I fully explored this area. Where I need to be going is maybe back to the Heaven's Grasp and then using a levitate to get all the way up to the very top of the gallery. That's how I got here. I need to go back up here. Diagonal jump. Nope. Screwed that up. Ow, 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 ow. This is before I killed the man, so let's kill the man. Call of Duty shoot a man.
You should have picked an easier opponent.
Oh, I think I chose a perfectly easy opponent. Oh. Bolt. I feel like I'm missing something. Like I haven't activated something that I'm supposed to activate or something like that. Well, let's see here. One of my last levitate potions. Let's see what I'm missing up here. Cohere. Or coheser, or whatever you want to call it. Where's this Dwemer puzzle cube? Am I gonna have to look it up? I'm probably gonna end up having to look it up. I'm not above looking it up, but I wanted to kind of try myself first before I looked it up. All right, we're looking it up. Okay. Writers Guild, travel to Dwemer Ruins, East of Belmore, retrieve the puzzle box. Let's see here. Bridge. I already fought the snowy Granius. Okay. There's a map. Oh, okay. So, okay. I think I've got it. So from Weeping Bell Hall, I need to head... Oh, what? Where's this lead? Is this the entrance? Yeah, this was the entrance. So let's see here. No, I don't need to go to Hollow Hand. I need to leave out of here, and I need to head back to the main area. There we are. And then, let's see here. They're saying that there's another entrance maybe up the side of this rubble? Yeah, I missed up here. Taking that paper. And that coin, and there's a spear. But yeah, apparently through this door is what I need. But let's see here. This leads to Hollow Hand. But I need to make sure that I am properly prepared to be in this area, because I don't know if there's
You're
another...
hardly a match for me.
Yeah, there we go. I was gonna say there's probably at least one last guy to fight, and he had a shit ton on him. Bargain Rising Force Potion. Bargain Fire Resist. Bargain Potion of Shadows. Potion of Dispel. Potion of Common Disease. I'm gonna take this. And there's my puzzle cube. All of that effort, all of that work, and that exploration that I did. Now, granted, I'm going to get a decent amount of money out of it because I'm going to sell a bunch of these coins that I've collected, but so much of this dungeon could have easily been avoided just by going to the right area. Let's get the fuck out of here.
I have a feeling you and I are about to become very close.
Welcome.
I should rest and meditate on what I've learned. I forgot that I had leveled up before I had saved.
What can I do for you, friend?
Greetings to you.
You.
A pleasure to meet you.
Perfect. Just what I was looking for. Just let me take this Dwemer puzzle box, and I'll tell you what Caius will want to know about the 6th house and about the Nerevarine. By the way, the inscriptions on the box seem to be the directions for getting a Dwemer key to open a specific lock. If you're interested, after you've delivered your report to Caius, come back and maybe I'll have a key you can take back to a place. House Dagoth is the 6th house, the lost 6th house. In the First Age, House Dagoth betrayed the other great houses during the War for the First Council, and was destroyed for their treason. I can answer any questions you have, but I'll also give you some notes to give to Caius, and recommend some 6th house references you should read. Here's a list of cheap books. All of them will tell you something about the 6th house and how it ended. The War of the First Council, Saint Nerevar, Nerevar Moon and Star, The Real Nerevar. Try the bookseller Dorisa Darvel over in the commercial district. She'll have at least some of these titles. And what about the Nerevarine? The Ashlanders believe a reborn Nerevar will unite the Dunmer against the Outlander invaders and restore the ancient Dark Elven nation. Nerevar is a legendary hero and saint of the temple, but the temple denies the prophecy and persecutes heretics who believe in the Nerevarine. Tell Caius that Sharn Gramuzgob, I'm terrible with orc names, would be a better person to ask about the native faiths and superstitions. Alright. Well, I guess we'll report to Caius, and maybe that'll get us further into the quest line. I need Slep so that I can level.
Please, feel free to talk at your leisure.
Hail, friend.
Hail. You had a disturbing dream. You can only recall one part. A tall figure with a golden mask led you along the dead as though a wedding celebration. You heard many voices, but no lips moved. You strained to breathe, but your chest didn't move. The tall figure spoke with each figure as it passed along them, laughing and joking, as if they were alive. But they made no reply. You tried to cry out, but without breath, your tongue fluttered in vain.
What was that?
I was just trying to level up, but okay. Quite the message to get in my sleep. Anybody want to talk to me about my dream? No.
Such good company. Welcome.
Greetings and salutations.
You seem quite intriguing. Please
I'm very
share.
happy.
Let's see here. Can I... Do any of these people have their money back? Can I sell to them now? Yes, they do. Getting these pauldrons. Bye-bye.
I have a feeling.
And somebody down here, probably the pawn shop, is getting a shit ton of Dwemer coins. Okay, I can't sell all of them. For her. No, that's not what I meant to do. Hello, sir. Too much. Perfect.
May I help you, Outlander?
And I'll sell the remainder of my Dwemer coins as well. Probably to this trader guy here. He's an outfitter, but I think he sell. But I bet he could probably still sell this stuff, right? I mean, he sells like bowls and shit. Can I talk to you about my dream? Not really. I bet that dream was something that I'm going to end up having to talk to Caius about. Man, I was just about to end the stream earlier, and I ended up playing for like almost another hour. Actually, yeah, no, I was going to end the stream at like an hour 30 because I wasn't doing anything. At least nothing interesting. And then suddenly I did about 1 million interesting things at once. Hello, Caius. These notes are from Hasfat Antibolus. Excellent. I trust he didn't work you too hard for them. I'll look them over in more detail later. But now, I have some new orders for you. I have glanced at Hasfat Antibolus' notes, and they cover the 6 House admirably, but not the Nerevarine cult. Hop on over to the Balmora Mages Guild. It's right next to the Balmora Fighters Guild. Get Sharngrab Muzgob to tell you what she knows about the Nerevarine. She'll have some silly errand for you. Do what she asks, and report back when she's given you the information. Alright. I'll get the quest, but I think I need to be ending very soon. Because I still have to wash my clothes and prepare for D&D tonight. Plus, I've been streaming for almost 3 hours, and that's about how long my streams usually are.
You flatter me with your attention, Outlander.
Welcome. Care to talk?
If there's anything I can do, I am humbly
You
at
can
your
get out of my way.
Greetings. May fortune be with you.
No interruptions. How many times... Oh, you're one of Caius's associates? That is a different matter. Caius and I have a very satisfactory arrangement. I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement, if you'll complete a little errand for me. The errand, then, is very simple. I need the skull of Luvalu Orondo. You'll find it in the Orondo ancestral tomb, but take care not to upset the natives. The Dhamma have some particular primitive prejudices against necromancy, and grave objection to unauthorized tomb visits. Oh, shit.
Greetings and salutations.
Didn't I sell that
Please,
skull to
feel
somebody
free
at
to
some
talk at your
point?
leisure.
Oh
You
no.
flatter me.
Let's see here. I'm pretty sure I sold that skull to somebody. Listen, do you have a skull? No, you don't. Don't worry about it.
Let's hear it.
Did I sell it to somebody in Pelagade? Because I had gone and gotten that skull. But I don't know what I did with it.
May I help you out? Where would you like to go?
I'm going where I need to go. Broke my legs just a little bit. How's my sword looking right now? Almost got its full charge back. Very nice. Yeah, I think I sold it to somebody in Pelagade. Who's that? Is that just standing on the road over there? Is that somebody that needed my help? Is that a quest somewhere? Like, I'm almost entirely confident that I accidentally sold this skull earlier, because I... Oh, that's a dead rat. I was like, what is that? It looked like some sort of, like, weird tick creature when I first saw it. Now, that is a rat that I have already killed. Okay, let's see here.
Keep
This
moving.
is fortunate. How do you do, Bosmer?
That's not who I was trying to talk to. There we go. You have my skull? Yes, you do. I'm just going to go ahead and take that back. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Okay. That's silly. Hey, lady, I've got your skull. Very good. I'll just take that skull from you. Perfect for what I have in mind. Thank you. Now, as I promised, I'll answer your question about the Nerevarine cult. Go ahead. This Ashlander cult believes the long-dead hero Nerevar will be reborn to honor ancient promises to the tribe. According to legend, the prophesied Nerevarine will cast down the false gods of the tribunal temple, restore the traditional ancestor worship practiced by the Ashlanders, and drive all Outlanders from Morrowind. Both Temple and Empire outlaw the cult, but it persists among the Ashlanders, who care little for Imperial or Temple law. Here, take this copy of my notes for the topic on the topic to Caius. Nerevar. Nerevar is a first-age hero of the Dunmer people. He was a great general and leader. He helped form the first council and united the Dunmer houses against foreign invaders, aided by traders of House Dagoth. He triumphed over Morrowind's enemies at Red Mountain, but died in the battle.
I am honored. Truly.
The more we
Hey,
talk about this
friend.
Nerevarine, the more I assume that I am the Nerevarine. Or have to stop the Nerevarine. I don't know which. He sounds like Dark Elf Jesus. Like I'm learning about Dark Elf Jesus and the Nazareth temple. Hello, Caius. Orders? And these are Sharn's notes of the Nerevarine cult. Excellent. I'm promoting you to Blade's Apprentice, Farlorn. I'd like some time to think how this fits in with the Emperor's plans for you. So, if you'd like to get in a little freelance adventuring, go ahead. But whenever you're ready, I'll have new orders for you. Alright, that is where I'm going to end this. Thank you, everybody who came out to today's stream. I've been Paladin Null. This has been more Morrowind. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And as always, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.